First, I will learn perfect English grammar. Then, I will speak in English. If you think in the same way, literally, this is not going to work for you because it doesn't work in this way. It really doesn't work in this way. When I was in the process of learning English in my initial stages, I was doing the same mistake. I was focusing too much on English grammar and quite confused with different English grammar rules. And I could not speak English well just because I was confused with different rules. And when I was learning English language, initially I met a couple of people. They used to speak fluently, and I was quite impressed with their speaking skills. But when they start speaking in English, I tried to separate myself because somewhere I felt that I'm not fluent speaker, or maybe I may make mistake in English grammar. And I used to think that these people, they don't make mistakes. But what happened? Let me tell you here what happened later. One day they were talking about on a topic. One day what happened? I met a couple of people. They spoke fluently. They spoke English very well. And I was quite impressed with their speaking skills. And I thought, I'm not good enough in speaking skills and I cannot talk to them. Like, I used to separate myself. When they start speaking in English, I tried to separate myself so that nobody can notice my grammar mistake when it's time to speak for me. And if I make any mistake, people will laugh at me. I used to think like that. But what happened next? Let me tell you. I used to think that I'm not a good speaker just because I don't know a good grammar, right? But what happened later, next day, I I heard them very carefully. They were talking about on a topic. I was listening them carefully what they guys are talking, and I observed that they are making mistakes. At that point of time, I just doubted myself whether I'm listening them wrongly or they are speaking wrong, like without grammar rules. I identified that yes, I was right there. They are fluent enough, but they are not following most of the grammar rules. They have good communication skills, but they don't speak with grammar rules. From that day, I also broke that limit, which I put to myself that I will start speaking in English when I learn grammar. I also started speaking in English because I observed that people they were talking about on a topic, they spoke very good. They covered their mistakes with their speaking skills, communication skills, with their confidence. You know, they spoke very fluently, although they were not following grammar rules. From that point of time, I started speaking in English without following so much grammar rules. And still, I'm speaking in front of you guys. Now, you can observe that I got this fluency just because of I did practice a lot. I really did not focus too much or so much on grammar rules, but I learned some basic grammar rules in my schools. In my school, I learned some basic grammar rules and still I'm using them only. I did not learn something deep grammar rules because I know if I'm learning, I will be confused and it would be hard for me to speak out, right? So, the thing that is clear here is you really don't need to learn so much grammar. Just go with basic grammar rules, and I'm really sure you can speak fluent English. Because the point is that you have to express your ideas, right, in simple language. You don't need to put fancy words or some most important grammar rules or some deeply. There are so many grammar rules in the grammar. See, English is a language. If you want to speak in English, you need to focus on communication skills rather than grammar rules. Yes, grammar is important, but only basic rules. Basic is so easy, you can learn it in 1 week, I think. It will take only 1 week. You can clear all the basic rules of grammar, and that will be enough for you to speak in English. You can relate with your mother tongue. How did you learn that? Did someone teach you grammar rules of your mother tongue? I believe no, right? Because nobody taught me. And I can speak my mother tongue. I just learned this by observation, right? So, observation, it plays a huge role in learning any language. So, you can say that you should focus on observation rather than grammar rules. Because as we were in childhood, right, nobody taught us our mother tongue grammar rules. We learnt it automatically by observation. We just repeat the sentence, and that's how we are doing till now. We are able to speak in that language, whatever the mother tongue we have. You can apply the same formula here. Just try to observe the things from other and try to repeat that. As much as you will speak a phrase, same vocabulary, it will be in your speaking skill. It will be in your behavior. So you really don't need to focus on any rule, any vocabulary. You just need to observe and give it a try in your conversation. As much as you are using a particular word, phrase, idioms, whatever it is, you will learn it. It will be fixed in your mind somewhere that yes, this is a word. You really don't need to follow any rules. You can use internet to learn speaking skills. There are so many apps on Play Store. You can search it on Google. What are the apps by which you can learn speaking skills? Or there is YouTube and so many other apps. There are so many tools on internet. You can use them. And if it is possible, try to get a friend with whom you can do your speaking skill practice regularly, because to do practice regular is the most important thing. That is the only thing that will help you to be fluent in speaking skills. So yeah, one thing it may happen here, that is people may laugh at you in the beginning if you are making mistake. All right, but I would say let them laugh, let them make fun of you. You really don't need to mind them, because it happens with everyone initially, right? People laugh at everyone when somebody start something new, whether it is learning a language or anything else. So same thing you need to follow here. Just never mind. Let them speak and do your work. Try to practice more and more, and you will be speaking very soon. Now I would like to wind up this video with one statement. The first thing that is the most important for this video is you really don't need to focus too much on grammar. Just go with basic grammar rules and start your speaking English journey. Try to speak regular and you will get that fluency. And another thing is that believe in yourself. Try to get confidence and never be affected with outer world, what people say about you. If they laugh, let them laugh. All right? If you agree with me whatever I have said in this video, please write down in the comment section yes, you are agree with this all thing whatever I said in this video, and don't forget to subscribe the channel so that you can get notification whenever I upload next video. Thank you so much for watching. Let's meet in the next video.